There is a line that's already formed outside the Supreme Court. People wanting to witness history this week when the justices will take up gay marriage. Let's bring in George Stephanopoulos, host of ABC's This Week. George, do court watchers think there's a real chance that the court could legalize, the justices could legalize gay marriage in the entire country? That's
certainly one of the big options there, but I don't think that experts believe that is the most likely option. The court is considering two cases right now, one having to do with Proposition 8 banning gay marriage in California, the other having to do with the Defense of Marriage Act, which defines marriage at a federal level. What I think you're going to see, though, is a lot of focus on two justices, Anthony Kennedy, the traditional swing vote on the Supreme Court, and Chief Justice John Roberts. They see the wave developing in support of gay marriage. We've seen that develop now, majority support in the country. It's moving very, very quickly. They're not going to want to risk looking anachronistic, but what they're likely to do is create the space for states to make their own decisions. Look at this clue from Anthony Kennedy from a speech this month. A democracy should not be dependent for its major decisions on what 9 unelected people from a narrow legal background have to say. They're going to try to create the space for citizens to make these decisions.
And turning to another controversial issue, and that's gun control. Overnight, we heard that Mayor Bloomberg is going to be spending $12 million in new TV ads to sort of convince senators to tough for voter gun laws. Is that going to work?
Well, we'll see. He's going to target both Democrats and Republicans. This week, we learned that the assault weapons ban, which President Obama had pushed all but dead in the Senate right now, even though the president is going to continue to push for a vote. This will come to the floor of the Senate when they return from their 2-week Easter break in early April. The president's going to continue to push, but the real issue now is whether or not the Senate will expand background checks to all purchases, those in gun shows and those from stores that sell guns. Right now, it only applies to those that are sold in stores. Big fight over this right now. The NRA is not backing down yet. That's where the action's going to be.